Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, a Twitter space popped up out of nowhere featuring Martin and Kyl. And this video will be the fully unedited, unedited version of that stream. Pretty much completely, like, all of it in one video. A 2 hour and 30-minute long Twitter space for you guys to view. I wanted to do this considering I think this space was one of my favorites of all time, and I think this space reveals a lot of big stuff. And also another reason is because most people probably didn't even watch this space, because as soon as it ended, Martin pretty much deleted the entire space in like 5 seconds. So literally most people weren't even awake by the time it was happening, because it was like 12 a.m. when most of it was happening, and it ended at 2 a.m. It ended at 2 a.m. in the morning. So most people were asleep by that point. And there's also another thing, which is like Brazil. Brazil literally can't even log in onto Twitter anymore because it got banned. So they can't even watch it even if they are awake at 12 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, that's why I decided to re-upload the entire thing, because it's actually a good good space, and a really fun one to watch, and so that people can, view it. You can rewatch it or watch it for the first time. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. I'll let you guys watch this now. Enjoy, grab some popcorn, and just relax and use this as background noise, since Martin and Kyl has really nice voices to listen to while you're doing something else. So yeah, bye.
Talk with today message called in Igris because I was bored, and I thought, hey, why not do a space? Actually, I wanted to do a live stream, but he was like, I don't know. So we're still waiting for him to join. He says get on with it. He hasn't fucking sent me anything. This dude. Oh man, I'm gonna kill him one day. We're still waiting for Kyl to fucking join. This was really important for me. And he's not fucking joining. What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to fucking do? Get on with it. What an asshole. I'm just gonna fuck this man. The Kyl, the Negro series. He goes, I requested, fucking let me in. I don't see you anywhere, Kyl. I'm drinking. Drinking is cool.
Okay, Murray Franklin. I've been waiting for like 5 minutes. You're like, no, I have to do the intro. Fuck you.
I didn't know which song to fucking play this time. It's not my fault. You were taking forever.
I was in a call with Noki, and Martin was like, I was in a call with my friends at Noki, and fucking Martin showed up and was like, Kyl, do you want to do a space? And I was like, yo, I can't do a space right now, you gotta convince me, yo. And he's like, listen, we could do a fun little stream together. And I was like, yo, I'm not sure, bitch.
And then Connor was like, better call Connor.
Yeah, Connor was like, hi, I'm Connor Bates. Did you know I voiced Bowser?
Yeah, I'm Connor Bates.
No, he says I do, and so should you.
The Constitution says I do, and so should you.
I'm gonna close my door.
Yeah, close. I'm not coming.
Hey, by the way, yeah, now that I have more of an audience, by the way, I know that it's been picked up by, Brighton Club, but I don't care. I'm going to say it now that I have a bigger audience to say it. Hey, guys, did you know that, Charles's favorite movie to watch with Lily was 1971's The Point by Harry Nilsson? Specifically, his favorite song is "Me and My Arrow."
Yep.
Because that's my favorite song from that album. I love "Me and My Arrow."
Me and my
My
arrow.
arrow, doodly-doo, straighter than arrow.
It's so
Very
funny
pretty
because
song.
you just reminded me. You just reminded me when I was showing you like the latest website I was doing, and in the one what was it called, Bonnie's Mouth Justice, that we're working on. You just reminded me of that, and then fucking Brighton Club tweet about it and said that it may have been accidentally published, and I just sent like an oops to the fucking Walten Files chat, to the Walten Files Discord, and I got so scared because the fucking thing wasn't loading. So I was like, "Did we leak a fucking episode? Did we leak something really bad? Like something like the entire like fucking 40 minutes of episode 5 or something like that?" And no, it was just a page, which yeah, I intended it. I just wanted to see what the theories were gonna be. So yeah, but this came really fucking bad, Kyle. I was like, "Holy
Listen, okay,
shit."
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not gonna fucking spoil anything. But like,
God, yeah.
you were so happy about something involving the website, is all I'll say.
Yeah.
And then immediately people were like, "Oh my god, I just found this page on the website," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Did Martin accidentally leave a fucking page open? Oh my fucking
So
god!"
fucking scared. And it's so funny too
Like, you
because
go to the page
then
and it's just like,
after that,
this is
after
how
that,
Jack Walton died. Here's the
oh my
security footage.
fucking
It's like,
god, I got so
oh,
scared,
we were
dude.
supposed to see
And
that.
the funniest thing is that this website expands on a specific character, and we see another character that appears on this website, and Eva started hyping him up like he was some big important part of the fucking.
Yeah, it's actually, guys, it's Jack's it's Jack's twin brother,
It's a guy. It's just a guy.
Jackford Walton.
It's just a fucking guy, man. And I don't know, man.
You ran my company with my name?
The author of the files, my brother.
So fuck this bit.
Can I just say you would do a fucking a killer? Um, you would do a very good Stanford impression, or a fucking.
No, if you want a killer Stanford impression, go
Oh,
to
I know what you're
Tom
gonna say. I
Schulk.
know what you're gonna say. I know who you're gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, a circle in the triangle factory? How
No,
queer.
yeah.
I
Hey,
must inform my supervisor about this post haste. I guess
it's
we
not.
go in circles now.
What's the name of the actor? What's the name of the actor that does Stanford?
J.K. Simmons.
You would do a really good Jake and Simmons impression, in my opinion. Just
I
my opinion.
wish, dude. I've been so I work at a daycare, and a kid's mom came over to read books to the kids, and one of
Yeah.
them was all about Spider-Man. And before they listed any villains, the first one that they listed was like, some people, though, don't like Spider-Man. People like J. Jonah Jameson says that he's a bad guy for wearing a mask. And when they were done reading the book, I was like, hey guys, can you do me, you guys can talk like J. Jonah Jameson. Can you go, I want pictures of Spider-Man? And like half of the class started doing J. Jonah Jameson's impressions, and it was the
Oh my
funniest thing I'd ever heard.
fucking god.
This army of like 4-year-old kids going,
My
what
fucking god.
were you doing? Photographing squirrels? You're fired.
We really, oh my god, we really owe the Walter Falls fandom an apology. Remember the last space? Do you
I don't
remember the
give a
last
shit.
space?
I don't
No,
care.
no, frankly, I don't give a shit either, but they,
I
they,
think
look,
I
listen,
think it's so funny how because I was
they
curious
were willing to
after that
hours
space
any lore.
after like a week or so, I was genuinely curious about that space, so I looked it up. I looked up my name, and there was a fucking massive list of things said with my name that just said like fucking Kyl should never be in a space again. What the fuck was that, Kyl? It's just like,
I remember
we've
because
all experienced it. You don't hide.
the space at the end of the space, I was really fucking stressed because some shit happened, some personal shit. It's fine now, But I was so fucking stressed, and over there were you and Coral talking about shit and puke, and I was like, oh my fucking god. Look. I personally don't really give a shit. I don't think it's that bad, but it's this thing about like, imagine you're a Mario fan, all right? You're a Mario fan. You don't have to imagine that. So you're fucking Charles Martinet and the creator of Mario do space, right? And you're there hoping for, I don't fucking know, new announcements, new details, and they start fucking talking about fucking shit and
Oh my god, Charles Martinet. Yeah, like, so it's a big, like, important Q&A with, like, the voice of Mario, like, the guy who voiced Mario, now the ambassador of Mario, and you're like, yeah, so, essentially when I was first creating Luigi, I realized that he needed to sound like he took liquidy dumps, and it's like, oh god, this is the guy I fucking hitched my horse to?
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
No, he would never.
And then we just
I will fully state I will never be as perfect of a man as Charles Martinet. He is such a fucking angel. I am no angel. I wish I was.
Oh my god. But yeah. I say the best way to make it up to all these poor souls, we gotta do a Q&A. That's the way.
Yeah, but quick question, Martin. Are you the one who said that Charles's favorite movie would be the Pink Panther?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at his page on the wiki, and it said his favorite movie was Pink Panther, and I was like, did I say that? Because I've actually, Kyl fact here, I've never actually seen the Pink Panther.
Look,
I've seen the cartoon a ton, but never the movie.
I imagine like this guy, Charles Brook, he goes into the movie theater to see hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hold on. Wait.
Pink Panther release date. Okay. 1963 January movies. Okay.
Oh, also really quick, I'm sorry, I was scrolling. I was scrolling through a couple things. Yes, Brighton Club, that movie, The Point, narrated by Ringo Starr. Songs written and sung by Harry Nilsson. Yes, that song. Me and my arrow. That song. Yeah.
Look, this guy goes to the theater to see some dumb shit like, I don't fucking like Son of Flubber or The Crow.
He goes to watch Flubber.
Yeah, and then he goes to the theater and they go, oh no, they're sold. And he goes, fuck. So he's like, I'm not gonna waste a fucking theater ride. So he goes to watch the Pink Panther with no expectation.
Flubber, like, originally a 50s film before it was a 90s film.
Yeah, it's a 60s film.
A remake.
That's why I'm bringing it up, dude. So
The Absent-Minded Professor. Oh shit! Yeah, 1961.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he would have totally seen the original Flubber.
So he walks into the movie theater, right? And he sits down with no expectations, of course. And he starts singing like the fucking Pink Panther animated, dancing on the screen after the intro, and he just has the biggest smile on his face.
He annoyed. Oh, wait a second. It wasn't. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. Have I done my research wrong? I don't think it was. It was not. I'm sorry. Stolen Valor. It was not Brighton Club that reported on Charles's favorite movie to watch with Billy being The Point. It was Daily Walten Files. That's what it was. My bad. I'm sorry. I just remember that it was one of those people that posts about Walten Files news all the time. That is me. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so
quick question: why did you draw me drinking chicken soup? By the way,
it's just like I don't know why. I feel like if I wake you up in the middle, It's not that I think about you in the middle of the night all the time. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. All right.
Okay,
But
Martin. Okay, Martin.
if I woke you
Jeez,
up in the middle of the
you're
night, okay,
blushing.
I have fucking as those fucking 6-pack of cans that you have with friends, and I go, here, Kyle, take one, and you go, nah, I'm tired, I want to sleep.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
go, do you want the
Dude,
fridge
no,
and
okay. I
you
wouldn't even do that if I was awake. I don't like beer.
you don't like beer?
No, I hate anything
Have you
carbonated.
learned nothing from the Walten Files, Kyle?
Martin, I
Beer
don't like
is
it. I don't
fucking
even like
great.
soda. I don't like carbonated stuff.
Oh shit, you're an angel. Holy fucking shit, that's awesome.
I'm
Yeah, like,
what?
you're a fucking angel, dude. That's fucking great. Carbonated shit fucking sucks.
I'm a. I still can't make out what you're saying. I am a what?
You're an idiot!
Oh, okay. Well, that's true.
No, with carbonated
There's
stuff.
a gift
Fucking
that I
suck.
really
I'm
like.
trying. I'm
Yeah,
trying.
fuck
I'm trying
carbonation.
to,
I don't. I just
dude.
eat. I don't
Oh
like.
yeah,
I don't like it.
dude. When
I'm
I
gonna
was
post a gift
when
that
I
I
was
really like that my
finishing,
friend kept sending today.
when I was like really fucking nervous about finishing episode 4, and I was working on it so much, that I was getting burned out back in January of this year. I kept drinking either carbonated stuff or energy drinks, and I would buy like 3 energy drinks and drink like 3 energy drinks a day. And it was so fucking nasty, but to me it was so tasty. It was like the fucking most delicious shit ever. And then like 3 months later, my girlfriend goes like, "Hey, maybe you should stop drinking so much of that shit." And I go,
And I
Yeah.
went, "Why don't you mind your own fucking business?"
So I go like, that's true. So I started drinking more water, more shit like that. And then to me, fucking energy drinks are the nastiest fucking shit ever. It's so gross. I fucking hate it. I tried one the other day because I was with some friends and I was getting tired. So I was like, maybe I'm gonna drink one. It tastes so bad. I fucking hate energy drinks now.
Hold on, real quick. I posted the GIF that I was talking about in the space comments. But no, it's just okay. Ever since I was a kid, I don't like
Little boy, my mother.
it's it's just ever since I was a kid, I never liked it. It burns my tongue. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But no, my only vice, my only thing to take the edge off, which I only do maybe at most twice a year, is I smoke weed. Um,
What?
it
Weed?
yeah.
Weed is weed is fucking great.
It's like Martin just dropped us. He was frying chicken and he just dropped the pan on his leg. Oh, dude, wait! Ah! Ah!
I was gonna say, dude, I haven't tried weed in a while. I fucking love weed. Well, what was I gonna
I
say?
Oh yeah, I
What
haven't
happened?
had weed in a while, but the last time I had weed was the day after. Every year I go to Connecticut,
Yeah.
because it just started kind of by accident. I went one year because it was fun, and then the next year, um, a friend of mine was like, "I bought you a ticket," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then the next year, that same friend had a friend drop out on them last
Yeah.
minute, so they were like, "Do
Yeah.
you want to take over for them?" So I went then, and then after that, I just started getting tickets each year. Um, for
That's
some
great.
reason, this year it was particularly stressful. So the day after we finished, we went to a friend's house, a friend who smokes a lot of weed,
Oh, that's
and they
awesome.
offered it to us, and I decided to take it, and it was nothing ever prepares me for how funny everything becomes when you smoke weed.
Yes.
Because
The fucking the other time, the last time I smoked weed, dude. I remember. I felt like, oh, maybe I'm getting too old for this. Maybe it doesn't hit as hard anymore. So I started smoking more and more and more. And then I grabbed my phone as I'm looking at this fucking funniest dog meme, and it starts smoking, and the fucking sound it starts echoing in my head as I start feeling like Do you know how it feels like when you smoke and then you start feeling everything differently? Like when you touch it, you
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like you're actually touching it. So you're like, oh my fucking god, it's real? What? Huh?
The thing that was making me laugh, like to the point where I actually, because I was playing Smash.
Yeah.
I want to state, by the way, for the record, I was playing Smash against a friend, and I was still absolutely fucking bodying him. But when I finally started to lose, I'm not going to say that it was because I was laughing, but I fully did have to pause the game and walk away because I was laughing too hard. But
Oh my
he
god.
chose Young Link, I chose Ganondorf, and he started beating me like real bad. Like he was like three stocking me,
He started
and
beating you up.
it was he had made like a joke about we're just watching like Ocarina of Time, and for some reason that clicked something in me where I'm gonna see if I can get under my cover so I'm not gonna be screaming so my neighbors can hear me.
Oh, you're gonna go
So
into
like imagine, right, that you are this ancient warlock, right? This fucking warlord. You're like this trained you're a war criminal warlord who has trained an entire army to essentially kill any soldier they come across. And this fucking this random kid from the woods shows up and kills you like immediately. And I'm just the visual of this like 8-year-old kid fucking bodying this warlord, and he's just going, who is this guy?
Who the fuck is this kid?
Yeah, that for some reason, like him getting like on the floor, curled up in a fetal position, getting his shit kicked in by an 8-year-old kid was so fucking funny to me that I had to stop the game early because I was hurting myself laughing so hard. Um and then and also if you need another thing of Kyle being like a stereotypical like stoner when I am high. Um, I had wanted Tostitos the whole weekend, but we couldn't go
Yeah.
out we couldn't go out to a store to buy them, and so I asked my friends when I was high. I was like, "Do you guys have corn chips?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, I'll get them for you." And she left, and she came back with two of them, and she was like, "We have these ones, and we have Tostitos." And I reached my hands out slowly, like I was going in for a hug. I was laying down on the couch. I reached my hands out like I was going in for a hug at the Tostitos, and she was like, "You want these?" And she handed them to me, and I just embraced them like a baby, and I started tearing up, and I was like, "I
Oh
wanted
my god,
this all
dude.
weekend."
Go. Have you ever seen the Killing Joke? Have you ever read or seen the Killing Joke?
Yes.
From this one time, I was high with some old friends. They're not my friends anymore, but with some old friends, all right?
Hmm.
And we were like, we were playing at this fucking skateboard track, and I barely know how to skateboard. You know, I have a skateboard, but I barely use it, so I know I only know the basics. So 90% of the time, I'm just fucking falling and hurting myself by on accident. And this one time, I was high. I was like, I'm gonna go on the skateboard. I'm gonna go on the skateboard, and I had this fucking bottle of Pepsi in my hand. Back when Pepsi was cool and hip, and I go down the fucking skateboard track, and I go to the bottom, and I fall, and the fucking Pepsi ball falls with me, and it breaks. It fucking exploded, and it was me on the ground with the Pepsi, with like a fucking puddle of Pepsi, you know. And I slowly get up, and I put my hands in my head, and I start laughing. And this one fucking guy was like, "Oh my god, it's like that one scene from the Killing Joke," and he started laughing harder, and I tripped and I fell.
Wait, that one.
But it was like slowly getting up and putting my hands to my head
Wait,
because my hand was hurting. And oh my fucking god.
wait. That scene from the kid. Oh, where he comes out, it's like you got your face burned with Pepsi. Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! Good lord! I genuinely fucking. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think I'd ever be a stoner. Because like,
I understand.
because it's like it's. I already have an addictive personality, so I don't want another like vice to fall into my hands, right? But holy shit, when I do smoke, it is like the first time I'll tell this story. I have a friend. It was the first friend I'd ever had who was trans. And we were smoking with him, and this was maybe like a year ago. So I'd known him for a very long time. Like we're very close friends. And we were smoking, and he mentioned like having what he called a gender playlist, which I didn't know what that meant. So was like, it made me kind of laugh because I was like, what? In my head, being high, the gender playlist, I was thinking about it like it was some like wizard stealing the gender from people and putting it into this playlist. So I was like, what's a gender playlist? Kind of already laughing, and he was like, oh, it's a playlist that makes me feel gender. And for some reason, I immediately fucking broke out laughing hysterically, and they were like, what are you laughing about? And I was trying to, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on if I can. Just so you can tell how fucking stupid just so you can tell how stupid my humor gets during me like being high. So he was like, this is music that makes me feel gender. And I started laughing like a maniac because I put this music on and tried, keyword tried, to say, oh, it's coming through the wrong speaker, hold on. I put this music on and tried to say, this music makes me want to poop. Like, that shit. I had to walk to the bathroom to get tissues because I was laughing so fucking hard. And like everybody around me was laughing too because, like, for context, I was laughing so hard that I couldn't fucking speak. Like, it was wheezes and like the occasional like 2 syllables. For some reason, music that makes you poop was the funniest fucking thing I've ever fucking heard when I was high.
I need to show you something. Let me look for it. Oh my god. In the meantime, people are getting bored. First of all, fuck you guys. Why are you getting bored? You only want us for the Waltons.
You only care about us for what we provide.
You only care about the Waltons. No, but seriously, we're gonna make a hashtag for Walton questions because, as we promised, here's your Walton questions.
Somebody asked, where the fuck is Brian? I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I don't fucking care either. I fucking hate Brian. Walton question at hashtag me and my Walton. Carl, send me that song. Okay, you can ask your questions at me and
wait,
hashtag
what are you talking
me and my
about?
Walton.
Me and my arrow or music that makes you poop?
Music that makes you poop. I need to look for everything.
Here you go, Martin. I guess you need to poop, right?
Oh, we're not going there, Kyle. We are not going there. We are not fucking going there. You fucking asshole. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking hate you, piece of shit.
Anyways.
Have you seen Long Legs? Have you seen Long Legs? Have you seen?
What?
My. Have you seen Long Legs?
I watched the first like 20 minutes maybe. No, like
Did you like it?
10, 15 maybe.
Did you like it?
I watched the first 10, 15 minutes of it. I don't know if that's enough.
Did you like? I don't like the movie. I really don't like it because it starts out so good, dude. I was in the theater with my girlfriend, right? And it starts out so good. I was so fun. I don't think I've ever been more invested in a movie this year as I was in Long Legs because it looked really like a mix of Seven and Silence of the Lambs, you know? So fucking I continue watching and there's a certain part where the entire movie starts going downhill because it starts focusing less and less on being a crime movie, a mystery and crime movie, and being just a normal cliche horror movie. And I go, oh my fucking god, that's so cheap. I fucking hate how the movie ended. I don't like it. Okay, I need to show you something.
All I know is they did manage to make like look scary, but like it's kind of got that it's got that like a kind of annoying it's got that annoying like, oh, we just slapped a fuck ton of makeup on an actor. It's like, oh, you don't really have like a unique look on your face.
Oh no, I think I like the killer. I think the killer is one of the best parts of the movie, dude.
It's interesting. I just wish that the makeup was a bit more inspired. That's my only issue.
Oh yeah, I think to me, I disagree, but that's just my opinion. You know, there's no right or wrong here. To me, it's just less is more. You know, I feel I appreciate that they weren't trying to be like they weren't scared of being a bit goofy, of the makeup being a bit goofy. Because to me, I feel like the fact that it's not trying so hard to be scary and it's a bit goofy, a bit silly. To me, that makes it even a bit scarier, more grotesque to me. You know.
I mean, it's. I wish it was done differently, but I do like the opinion, or not opinion, the you know what I mean.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. I found the video. Hold on, I gotta download it. I don't want you to hear it yet.
Okay. Me and my arrow, straighter than arrow. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow. Yeah, that song. I like to imagine that he has a little cassette of me and my arrow for his car. Or well, the soundtrack, right? The point. But he likes to like loop it because I don't know. I don't know how many of you guys really interact with I guess like children around like Lily's age, right? Like 4, 5, 6. I think that's her age. But like when you get into a song like that, or when you're like listening to a song, sometimes you'll like hold both their hands and kind of like bounce them up and down and like do like a little fun dance. And I like to imagine that. I like to imagine that he does that with Lily, where he'll listen to me and my arrow and he'll kind of be like dancing with her to it.
Okay, I sent you a video. You need to listen it out loud. I need to hear you listening on the other side because it made me laugh so much when I fucking heard it.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what this is going to be. Let's see.
If you think you can stop what's coming, what have you done?
I'm going to make you poop, Batman. No, you can't make me poop. Don't make me poop, Riddler. I'm not the Riddler anymore. I'm the poopler. No.
Let me see. Benjamin / the other says, why did Charles have to die?
Why did anyone have to die?
There's an answer for each, but I don't want to spoil it.
It's because
Brian question, nah.
Somebody said, what was it? Somebody went like, can we get the new Brian picture? No, the less you look at that man, the better.
Oh, there's no new Brian picture, silly. How would you describe the Shadow Man or Mr. Snow without spoilers? I think Mr. Snow is really just a very simple design. I think you can tell it's a little tied to like the earlier like times of the history of the timeline, because it doesn't have as much of a complex design as Rocket has or the animatronics have. It's just a little guy, you know. And the Shadow Man, well, it doesn't really. It doesn't really. The Shadow Man is. He's not. How do I put it? He has this fucking. Whenever you have seen him before, but it's not like he ever talks or he ever shows his face, because the Shadow Man is how the animatronics see this specific person, like the Shadow Man, you know.
You know what they say, when the Shadow Man comes out, lights are off, or whatever the fuck it says.
Yeah.
I'm making up what I think it says.
Which two Walten characters should we invest our Walten stocks for episode 5 and 6? Let me see. You need to look out for Brian Stealth and Kevin. Those two are the ones that appear the most in episode 5 and 6. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tell you guys, but let me see.
I'm completely zoned out.
You're fucking high. Are there any major events in upcoming Walten Files episode that take place outside of Michigan, USA? There are a few scenes, very few scenes. I haven't told you about them, Cal, have I? But it's there are a few. Just keep sleeping. I can handle this. There are a few scenes
sleeping.
in season 2.
I'm doom scrolling. Get it right. There's a difference.
I'm joking. Yeah, there are a few scenes in season 2 that take place outside of Michigan, but in season 1, no, it's on Michigan. Michigan. Are we getting any scenes with John, Sophie, and Jack and Rosemary interacting, please? Could be. I'm quite positive. Asking because of the overwhelming Brian Styles content recently. Will Joel remake Walten Files 1 again? No, not really. I mean, no, not really. I have considered remaking it someday, but to me, it's just like I don't want to dwell too hard into what I would do differently in older episodes, because I feel like I can spend that time focusing on the new ones. I feel like if I don't like something of the older episodes, I shouldn't spend my time trying to remake it over and over again until I get it right. To me, it's more like I didn't like what I did then, so I'm gonna try to make this new thing that has new stuff coming more special. So to me, it's like, no. If I were to remake one episode of the original run of the Walten Files, I'd probably remake episode 3, because I feel episode 3 is the weakest to me. I know some of you like it. I know some of you hate it. But to me, it's the slowest. It's the worst written one. But the ending, to me, I wouldn't change a thing about it. I feel like the last 20 minutes are the best part about that episode. I wouldn't change a thing about that. Oh. Let me see. Which character is your favorite character to punish? Who's the Walten Files mega
It's obvious.
I want to say Brian Steele. No. I will say I would like to say Brian still, but I don't really hate any of my characters because I feel like if you look, no, look, I don't, I don't, I don't actually look out. I don't actually dislike Brian. I know we have a channel in our server
Like
called
shitty
Bad
Brian
Brian
Stealth
Stuff
Facts or whatever it is.
City stuff like to get people to mess with them. But to me, when it comes to like the actual story, I don't really hate any of them because I feel like if you're gonna have bad stuff
Oh
happen
shit!
to
Did
your
it get? Wait,
characters,
did that?
you don't like it.
Did it get
Yeah, I
deleted?
deleted it.
No, it was so young.
Ah, get over it.
It was so young.
It's
It had
gone.
some
It's
funny
gone.
shit in it that I
Yeah,
can't remember what
I
it
don't
said,
hate
but I just
Brian.
remember that it was funny.
Look, if I ever show Brian again, I'm not gonna be like mean spirited to the character. It won't. Neither with Kevin. Which, oh my god, I have some news, but I can't tell you until like 2026. But anyways, um, I wouldn't try to be mean to this character because I feel that's just bad writing. I wouldn't go like, haha, let's have this happen to him because I don't like the character. That's so funny shit, you know. Um. Hey, y'all have ever had any plans to maybe starting a podcast kind of thing or somewhere other than Twitter? Your guys' conversation with each other is very fun, and I think it would be perfect for a podcast to channel something. Thank you, Jamie L. That's so sweet, actually. But
Huh?
do you know, we gotta start a podcast. Do you know what my deal is, Kyle, with starting a podcast? It's like I feel like the moment when you're having a good conversation with someone and you go like, hey, we just start a podcast, the moment you make it, it's like all the things to talk about immediately leave your brain, so it's
Yeah,
like 20
dude,
minutes of
I've made that mistake in the past with There's a friend
yes,
of
I
mine
know, I
who
know,
I love
I've been
dearly.
there, I've
She's
been
a
there.
very good friend of mine, but we've tried to do we've done a podcast and we've restarted it like 3 times and it never sticks.
No, because it's because like when we do a space, you don't have the expectation to like fucking listen to the whole thing while doing something else. If you get bored, you can fucking leave. It's just fine. But when you do a podcast, you have this fucking expectation of like, I want there to be something interesting to talk about. And it's like, hey, we don't have too much interesting stuff to talk about. I feel like the one thing I would love to do with you, Cal, is you know, go to the park, maybe.
Maybe hold hands.
No, but the one thing I would really love to do is probably like episode commentaries. I feel like we would have a lot of fun with those. Just going like, haha, remember when we argued over this scene when this scene got deleted? Haha, remember.
I don't know at all if you would want to do it because I don't think if you did do something like this, um,
Yeah,
I don't think I would be the best co-host because I don't think I'm particularly good at it. But I think if you did a podcast, something about writing, I feel like would be really interesting.
I feel like I gotta disagree with you. I think that fucking you're a good host because to me, I feel like you don't try to stick too much into the topic of what we're talking about. I feel like you talk about other stuff, and to me, that's really fucking interesting. I know some people like get bored when it's like, oh, I want to know Walten facts, and we go like, hey, remember this time when? But to me, I feel that's the fun, because I feel like if we're just going like, haha, yeah, but we're talking about the Walten Files, so shut up. That's just fucking boring.
Yeah. And that's why you're always like, yeah,
Dude,
it'd be so boring if we only answered Walten Files questions. Anyways, let's open up a
yeah,
Walten Files Q&A every single time we do a stream. And
because
we always
I
answer
don't
like
know if you
5
can.
questions and then we forget about it.
But look, that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it, okay? And to me, I feel like if I made a commentary of, for example, the Walten Files 6, and it's 2 hours, and half of those 2 hours is you talking about Mario, I wouldn't hate that at all. I think that would be fucking amazing. Imagine opening up a Walton video and halfway through we start arguing about the Mario movie,
Oh my god,
and the rest of the
fuck
video
that
is
fucking... I had another realization today of another thing that makes
bad.
the movie fucking stupid. Another
What?
fucking thing, and it's like, come on! How many times am I gonna
Go
watch
ahead.
one scene from the movie and find another thing that it fails to do? Ah! Anyways,
You really hate
oh
that
my
movie.
god, it's so bad.
Um,
Guys, just fucking watch and or read Super Brothers. That's just what the Mario movie should have fucking been.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Can I have
But what, Martin, name the podcast now. If we had a podcast, name it right now.
I would call it fuck, what would I call it? Yes, I would call it
Sorry,
that.
I just had a
I
realization.
think
I'm not talented enough to make it. Really quick, I'm sorry. Can any talented editors out there do a fucking edit of the Minecraft movie trailer where instead of
it
going on,
looks so
he goes, I am
and
Bon.
Steve. I think I've seen one of those. My
Okay,
name
shit.
is Bon.
They were too quick for me.
Let me see. Who do you think is an
I started
can Jack
rewatching
Walton?
Breaking Bad, by the way, so there's that.
Oh, this is a really good one. Winnie asks, did you take any inspiration from Tim Peaks and David Lynch when making the Walten
I
Files? Yes!
saw that one. I need to watch Twin Peaks at some point.
You gotta, dude. There's a lot of... It's very Waltenish. There's a lot of Walten here.
I also got to watch
There's a lot of
X-Files
Walten
at some point.
Yeah, but of course, it's objectively better because, it's actually a professional series. I love Twin Peaks. Though I would say, when I was coming up with stuff for season 2, I think that's where the Twin Peaks inspiration really shined to me. I feel like season 1 was more, a bit more, I wouldn't say Silent Hill, but it's a lot more of a psychological horror, like The Shining kind of thing. A little bit of the Blair Witch Project in there, but I feel like season 2 is gonna have a lot more Twin Peaks influence. Anyways, let me see the new ones because I haven't updated it. Me and my walls and fuck. Okay, me and my walls and me and my
Walton.
the Walton podcast.
Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my Walton.
This Walton Files Discord server exists. Not that I know of. I don't think. I don't know if I would make a Walton Files Discord. I feel like the community is fine as it is. I don't think it really needs a Discord, and it probably wouldn't end well. So I've never really thought about making a Discord. I think it's okay as it is. Yeah. Let me see.
What if I started skipping around like a little pixie, like a little sprite?
Like the drink?
No, like a whimsical forest creature.
You're not a whimsical forest creature.
Sorry, somebody just said Kyle hates Mario. This is going on the wiki, man. How could you? Proudly put that on the fucking wiki. That I almost said Mr. Kyle. I'm too used to my daycare job. Proudly put it on there that Kyl and fucking despises the Mario movie and everything it does. There's not a single good decision made in that movie.
What character? No. I don't think Charles had any pets. I think he may have had when he was younger, but I don't think he has. No, he definitely doesn't have by season 1 of the Walton Files.
Yeah, no.
Because I feel like
I would picture him as a dog guy, personally.
Yeah, definitely a dog guy.
No, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think he would have pets. I feel like if he did get pets, he would want to get like a kitten for Lily, but I don't know if he actually would go through with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably just want something like smaller and softer for Lily.
I think to me, also on that page, I feel like he would. Hold on, Kyle.
Hmm?
Oh my fucking god, he does. He fucking does.
What?
Holy shit! Wait. He fucking does. I just remember something. Let me open up a file real quick. Oh my fucking god! Can you die? Sorry.
Okay. Oh, Martin. What?
Hold on, Jesus. Hold on, I gotta mute for this.
Please welcome Joker. I like, by the way, that on my page of the Walten Files wiki, it's like the latest 3 ones are all from this space, but then the fourth from most recent one is on February 23rd, 2022. Kyle would post a cover of the 2021 song "We Don't Talk About Bruno" in an impression of Waluigi on Twitter. What
Listen to
purpose?
this. Lower your volume. Listen to this. Lower your volume.
Do I listen to it on space? Play it for everyone?
No, mute.
Oh, okay. I'll put it on my headphones.
Yeah, spoilers. I'm sorry, guys. You're not muted.
Hmm?
Did you hear it?
I did. Shit. He would have.
Dude, he doesn't only have one dog. He has 2 dogs. I completely forgot about
the
that.
most violent
Holy
creatures imaginable,
fucking
and
shit.
only Lily can tame
Oh
them.
my
And
god, dude.
they
Holy
attack
shit.
Charles at multiple points.
You know what's the worst part? It's not like those things where we say something in space and it was actually written in an episode. That's so funny to me.
That you retroactively undid character
I
lore.
wrote it and I forgot about it because I've had so many shit in my head. And I completely forget about shit like this because it's so small, to me compared to the other details. Oh my god, yeah, he has 2 dogs. I never actually figured out which breed they would be, but he has 2 dogs. What kind of dogs do you think they'd be? I kind of see him as a kind of person who has big dogs, not tiny evil gremlins,
No, he would have like labs, like the big dumb happy dogs.
Oh yeah, or a fucking what's his name? San Bernardo perro inglés.
By the way, what did you think of my little idea of how like Charles specifically with that movie that I was talking about? Did you hear what I was talking about with them while you were gone? While you were off making music that makes you poop, Riddler.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I fucking.
How old is Lily?
I
You actually, I've always seen her as like somewhere in the ballpark of 4 to 6.
I can't. It's not. Oh fuck! How do I put it? I haven't decided what age she is yet.
Would you put her in like pre-K or would you put her in like kindergarten?
Probably like by the point of like 1974 when all chicos, I'm probably transitioning to kindergarten.
Yeah,
maybe.
so she'd be around like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I okay. I'm gonna bring this up because there's no way this is happening. I'm sorry, and I know this really pains you, Kyle, because you're a big fan of Charles and Lily, but originally I had the idea of maybe implementing Lily into the story later on, after everything was done, like years later. So I thought like, hey, maybe she could be a bit older, so she's older when by the time of 82 and shit like that. But then I was like, none of the ideas they had to have her return really made
Yeah, ultimately,
really
if
felt
there's
natural.
no reason to bring something
Yeah,
into a story, all you're doing is
yeah.
bogging down the story. That's a big, like honestly, that's I think a big thing that adaptations really struggle with is that like in their brain they're like, we need to do this thing from the source material, and it
It
doesn't.
has to
Yeah, it
happen.
doesn't like drive anything in the actual story or like the movie. So you're just kind of sitting there
Yeah,
like, wow, why
and
did that
it's
happen?
kind of crazy because that got me thinking. And this may be good news about Kevin fans. I'm not confirming anything, by the way. I'm not confirming anything. I started thinking like, why do I wanna have a character return that feels so unnatural and so like forced? And then I look at Kevin and what some people say about him. That's he has a really good premise. He has a really good premise of like he's the nephew of Susan Woodings, and he worked at BSI. He was introduced before, and it's never acknowledged in a way that feels forced. It's just Kevin W. And there's a lot of potential there, and I feel like it's so crazy that I was thinking on having characters appear that would not make any sense to have them reappear, but characters like Kevin who have a lot of untouched potential I didn't even consider. So I feel like if I could, and if I found the right thing, I would definitely try to, maybe I'm not confirming anything,
Did you see the
but
idea
I
I
would
sent you,
definitely try.
Martin, right there?
I would definitely consider. I would definitely want to touch the potential that this character has, because I feel like he 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 shares some of the pain the other characters feel, and I feel like that should be acknowledged, even if briefly in some way. So the idea of Kevin no longer appearing in any way, it's gone. But I'm not confirmed that he will be an important character or even a character at all. I'm just saying I didn't realize what I was turning down until this happened.
Yeah, did you see the idea I sent you in DMs?
Oh, let's see. Uh, when Jack Walton's corpse is found in Felix's. Oh, fuck. Sorry, 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 sorry.
Why, Martin? Not
Oh,
under
I
that.
don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that idea.
Yeah, I think that would be. It could also honestly go back to if we did something like that. That might be a good diegetic camera scene where it could be like a news thing. We could bring back that reporter that was in the
Oh,
teaser. Like the
oh,
Bob's Burgers
I
screaming from the
have,
inside.
I have considered
I just fucking
bringing
scared
back that
myself with a shadow.
that
Jesus
character.
Christ.
I was gonna say, but yeah, it's been so fun, like writing season 2, because to me, season 1 was always like imagined to be a certain way, and now season 3, it's also season 3 is packed. It has so many like so much shit going down that to me season 2 is really great because it feels like the transition from point A to point B. So I feel like we have a lot of. It feels a lot more calm, and it feels like we have a lot more time to explore things we couldn't have explored before. So it's really good. I actually have this idea. I'm gonna DM it to you right now, Kyle.
Oh my god. Quick side note, by the way, Martin. When I was in a call with Noki earlier, fucking, because I was in a call with Connor and our friend Jim Jam, and there's a GIF that we keep posting because it's funny, which is, that scene in SpongeBob where he goes like, Mrs. Puff. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did that, but it was Bowser. Um, and I can't remember what it was, but we did something. Oh, that's what it was. It'd be some shit like Felix witnesses the souls of Ed and Molly, and he would be like, what Ed and Molly.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, all right, yeah. Let me look at this DM now. Oh shit, that's just you just like your bloodshed, don't you? You fucking
No,
sociopath. You
okay,
goddamn
okay.
twisted fucking
Okay,
psychopath.
hold on. Cal, do you understand that you said that right after I talked about Kevin? So I need to let people calm down. We weren't talking about Kevin, all right?
Yeah, we
It's
were
not like
not
we were
talking
going
about
like, ha,
Kevin.
let's kill
We were
him off.
talking about Brian.
Yeah. No! Wait, he's already dead. Hold on, I gotta go take a shit.
What?
I gotta go take a
Why
shit!
would you take a shit in the middle of a space? Now you're the one talking about shit.
I'm not talking about shit, I'm talking about going to the bathroom. I'm talking about going to the bathroom. Is that wrong?
You unmuted. Martin, you're not muted. There we go. He's muted. Hi, folks. It's me. Your charming Uncle Kyle. Hello there. What if I just turned into fucking Markiplier? Like, in the middle of a space, so, I've been tempted to start a podcast with Martin Walls, and, it's just the two of us, we really enjoy just talking to each other, our company, it's so fun. I sound more like Patrick Warburton than I do Markiplier. It's starting a podcast with Martin Walls. Let me tell you, that's something pretty exciting overall. Yeah, it's so exciting, so great. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go through some me and my Walten tags. Let's see. It seems like we got ourselves into a bit of a pickle. Can you shut the fuck up? Let's see. Are we gonna get any scenes with young Sophie and Jack and Rosemary interacting? I hope. God, I love their chemistry. Like from what I have heard about Jack, Rose, and Sophie, it the dynamic feels so comfortable. Like it feels idyllic, and I love it. It's not like perfect world, but it's kind of got that.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree with you. I feel like go ahead, keep
Well, I
going.
was just gonna say it kind of feels like the way that they live. In my eyes, Jack sees it like if anybody has seen Little Shop of Horrors, it's like the ending of the DVD version, where it's like everything has gone right, and now he is living with the woman of his dreams in like a pretty little house surrounded by flowers, and like it's like the way I see it is like everybody there loves each other so unconditionally. I love that dynamic, and I do hope we get to see stuff of that nature.
Have you seen the last like the fucking 6-minute video I sent? The one with like the 2 Yakima scenes that I finished the other day?
Why are you using the fucking why are you using the ship name?
I don't know. I fucking it's so like whenever I use those,
got that. Like fucking Homarge,
no, look.
Mari
The
Peach. It's
the
like
way
they're
I see it.
canonically dating and or married. You don't need to put a ship name. You just fucking say who they
No,
are.
listen. It's not because of the ship name. It's not like I ship them because of course they're a couple. It's just that it's like whenever I write two characters together, I usually just fucking put the two names in front, like the two names combined. So it's like, for example, if there's a scene between I don't fucking know, like Charles and Susan, I named the video Charles Susan Talk, something like that. So instead of going through Jack Rosemary, which takes forever to type, I just go Jack Mary because that's what people call it anyway. So it's like it doesn't have a
fucking fine, whatever. And then you do your little Simpsons edits where you call it Homarge.
Oh my god! Have you not seen the video, man?
I think.
I think the way I see it, I keep trying to avoid like the characters going like, haha, we are so happy. I love you. Haha, I love my family, because to me, I feel like what just said, it's like, I don't really want it to feel like these people have lived with each other forever, so I don't think they go around. It's a
Yeah.
very like realistically happy family where it's not like you see them in wholesome moments where they
Yeah, where they all hold
we're all
hands and fly off into
feeling.
space.
Yeah. To me, do you know? Okay, do you never actually, for example, you never see Jack and Rosemary hold hands. You never see them hug. You see them with the company of each other, and to me, I feel like that's more important because you get the feeling that these people have been together forever. You know, they've been with each other for years to the point where it's not like oh this burning love. It's like they've grown used to it. But to me, that's like just as
Not
special.
just
You know,
a
it's not.
spark, it is a flame, a big roaring
Yeah, and
flame.
I love it when some people think of it like the fucking uh what's his name? Homer and Morticia from fucking
Yeah, Gomez and Morticia, yeah.
Gomez. I call him Homer because you know in the fucking Spanish version they call him Homer, not
Homer,
Gomez.
don't.
Yeah. So, so yeah, to me it's not like that. It's just like these people that live together and really enjoy the other's presence. But they just talk like any other day. They don't really I didn't really want to make their scenes feel like special magic moments, just like everyday moments, because to me that's more realistic, that's more special, you know.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
fuck
think
this fucking poster.
I think yeah, I think they love each other, like all of them love each other unconditionally, and like Jack sees this as like a this is everything I want, but it's not like a I'm skipping through tulips and like this and that. It's he married his best friend, and
Yeah,
he's now just living the life of being with his best friend. That's how I
and
see
I, and
it.
I, and I feel like yeah, the way I see it too, I may feel like I didn't really want it to feel like oh we were so happy until everything went wrong, because to me I feel that's not reality. I feel like Jack, to me, I wanted him to feel like a very realistic adult, because realistic adults aren't so openly happy about everything. They don't go around saying how like happy and thankful they are. They usually seem stressed. They
They're
seem
usually
tired,
the codgers.
yeah. So it's like you can tell that I want to say that you can tell like in the scenes that he appears in that Jack is happy with the life he lives in. He's so fulfilled in a way, but he's an adult. He has responsibilities, and to me, I feel like the job he has usually stresses him out a bit. So he he doesn't openly talk too much about how happy he is, because he never acknowledges it. But you can tell that there's this happiness. And let me tell you, I got really scared when I was editing the scenes with Jack and Rose and the normal scenes of episode 5, because to me, I didn't want people to think, is Jack fucking tired of his family? Is he done with his family? Does he hate his family?
Yeah,
And I
because
don't
he
really want
is.
people to think that. I don't want people to think that, because it's just like I wanted Jack to seem like a realistic guy. I didn't want him to be. I wanted to
You wanted to make him
do
three
more
dimensional.
films. Yeah. So you can sense this bit of like tiredness in his voice when he speaks. This bit of like stress a bit. You can sense that he's a very stressed person, but he loves his family and he really tries.
Yeah. Because
Let
obviously,
me
I
see.
should also state for anybody listening, um, I can
Yeah.
obviously give my answers for like how the series is written or like ideas for things, but I'm not a writer for the series. I would love to do some writing, but I think with this series, with
You're
how
good.
structured this series is and how like strong it is, I don't know if it's the kind of writing that I could really contribute to this. I think this is all on Martin and Ava, two
I think
phenomenal
I
fucking
think you would
writers. I,
contribute
I think
really
they're
well.
both so amazingly talented.
Dude, when fucking Showstopper Sync comes around, holy fucking shit,
That
we're
I'll
gonna get
definitely
you
say. I
riding.
think I'm gonna have.
We're gonna get you riding so fucking bad. And
I'm
like,
definitely much more of
right!
a
I'm so
silly
tired
writer
already.
than I am a
Right!
big serious writer. Um, because I've done Walten Files stuff, scripts in the past before I knew how to actually format them. Do you remember them at all, Martin? Those old that old Halloween video idea that I put together.
Yeah, I remember that.
I still think my favorite joke in that, as a quick side note, I still think my favorite joke was what was it, like something like, oh, like it starts out with like, oh boy, I sure am going to miss the summer. I was always fond of the warmer months. And then Bond's just in the corner like Bond's in the corner like, I what was it? I hate the heat. Heat stinks. Not my vibe. And then it goes to Banny, who's like, I just love the fall. It starts to get a little bit colder and everything's all nice. And then it cuts back to Bond. He's just like, hate the cold. Don't like the cold. Cold's not my vibe.
You know that reminds me an idea I had, and it was specifically when I read that script. I really love the idea that Bond takes a couch and puts it like places it outside of Bond's Burgers, the cartoon Bond's Burgers, and he sits in the parking lot reading a newspaper. So a bunch of times in the series, do you know like Eustace from Corey?
Not in this chair.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ! Yeah, no, dude, I fucking love that. Actually, holy shit.
Oh my
He
god!
would absolutely be the kind of guy who would like walk outside with a newspaper and like like flick it open and then start like reading it
Oh
slowly.
my god!
Oh my.
Oh, here's a really interesting one. Um, did Felix ever take off his ring after the divorce? They never actually legitimately
Jimmy and
like
Kim. Jimmy and
they
Kim.
they they probably did. They probably did like years later, but like
We're talking like
back
90s or
back
like
when. No, not 90s, Kyle.
what? Oh, like the 2010s.
Yeah, but it's like they. It took. I feel like, for example, by 1978, for example, by episode 2, they're still legally engaged. They they never like probably divorced because like, to me it's like Linda just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. Linda
Do you think she?
was so done, and it wasn't like an urgency thing. It wasn't like Felix had threatened to kill her or something. It's not like that. It's just like Linda was so stressed. She was so emotionally damaged to the point where it's like, I can't be here anymore. I can't physically be here anymore because it's gonna turn me up to stand one more second in this place, one more second staring at this fucking company, one more second staring at this fucking guy. So she leaves. And to me, I like to think she never even thought about like making the divorce official until a lot of time later, because to her I feel like getting out getting out of that place was so liberating. And here's a really fun thing too. Here's a really fun detail. I wouldn't say headcanon to me because I don't have headcanons. I made the series, but to me, Kyle? Do you know how Linda says she's going to Hurricane in the letter, right?
I think, yeah.
She's going to Utah, and I like to think that she was there for like 2 months, and then she was like, I fucking hate this place, and then she just moved to Oregon.
Or Oregon.
Oregon.
You actually had me sit down. I was like, wait, hold on. Am I about to mispronounce this? Oh, sorry. That reminds me of a Simpsons bit. What was it? Marge went to like she goes to like a farmer's market, and she's like, wow, like they have everything. They even have a little spice rack. I can finally replace the one at home. Look at how many spices this has. Oregano. What the hell?
Oregon. No, Oregon.
But yeah, no, it's yeah. What do you think she married another man when she was in Hurricane, and that man
I can't say.
also got divorced because he wouldn't stop wearing a costume?
Oh my god, I can't say about like 1980s, and I can't see anything there. But I like to think she probably dated a person or two like after she left, and she probably dumped them immediately. I feel like I like to think that Linda had this really like experimental phase where she kept going around places, trying out different styles, different going out with different people. You know, just trying. I feel like to me the way I see it, it's like Linda felt so fucking trapped in Michigan, you know, in Brighton, and she probably got really tired, really, you know, sick of how bad everything got by the 70s. And I feel like to me it was so liberating to her. Like I think she remembered, oh shit, there's an actual world outside of this tiny town. So she started going all sorts of places to me.
Mm.
We did. Jamie L asks, hey, so is there possibility for more mini episodes like what happened last year? I think those would be perfect for like world building. I would love to make mini episodes, and I would love to have you write them with me, you know, Cal. But I feel like
I'm
right
still
now,
forever heartbroken that
yeah.
the one minisode that I really wanted to write, you have essentially like unwritten.
Which
I've
one?
talked
Oh,
about it to
fuck.
you. I
Is
don't
it
know if I've
the?
talked about it to anybody else. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it the? Fuck. Is it like? Is it related to Wonderland?
No. So, it was essentially directly after the crash. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I remember
so
that.
I'll say it for the space in case you don't know. I wanted to write a little comic about Felix after the crash. Like he just finished burying the kids, and he wanders out into the woods, and he comes across this like field, this small field. Think like little league baseball diamond size.
Yeah.
Of just like no trees. It's this little circle patch of no trees, and he falls to his knees and just breaks down. And we follow his like inner monologue. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever. Let me see if I ever sent it anywhere. Did I ever send it to you? But did I send you the dialogue that I wrote? Yeah.
Yes.
He says,
Yeah.
I was never a religious man, always found the concept inane. But at moments like this, I was so sure that no matter what I were to do going forward, I wouldn't make it to heaven. I wanted to scream, to cry. I wanted to repent. But I knew God would never listen. I had committed cardinal sin. And for that, I was damned to eternity, both in hell and on earth.
Did you know that that specific piece of dialogue you made actually inspired me to have Connor record this, which I don't know will make it into season one or not. But I would really enjoy if it does because I feel like.
Record what?
Hold on.
Oh, it's sending. Okay. Yeah, I would like. I could. I don't know if I could.
Look at this.
Sorry, I just looked at Ash's thing and she's freaking out with like, oh my fucking god, holy fucking shit, what the fuck, oh my god. But it's like, about what? The something that's non-canon, that's something that didn't happen. She got so excited about like, holy shit, thank God Kyle's not writing. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Ash is like the beam of hope in the
Oh
fucking
my
multiples
god, dude,
community.
I could be in a dark pit of
Everyone else.
despair.
No, not everyone else. But most people, most Walten Files fans fucking hate the Walten Files, and Ash is like the only person that actually likes it. Oh my god.
You know that like something would go wrong. Something's going wrong in the Walten Files community if Ash was ever like neat.
I remember this fucking time I got so like unmotivated when people were like, someone was like, hey, post your Walten Files hot takes, and all the fucking hot takes were like, I fucking hate this episode, and I hate this episode too, and I hate Walten Files 1, and the other was like, I hate Walten Files 2, I hate Walten Files 3, and I was like, oh man. But then I was like, why am I getting upset with that? Because I feel like I myself feel like does have a lot of room to improve, you know? So I don't really see that as bad. It's just a series, you know. I don't really care about that much. But it's still so funny to me that amongst all those things, fucking people like Ash and a lot of other accounts too, constantly like rewatch the series and go, oh, I love this episode. Oh, I love this scene. Oh, I love this episode. I also love this scene. And it's like, oh, that's it motivates, you know. It motivates you to do more of what you already do, you know. To see so many people actually just sit down and enjoy the series, even though it's kind of shit sometimes. I gotta admit, you know, but I try to make it good. I don't try too hard to the point that it burns me out. I feel like at some point I just go, this is just a fun thing I make with my friends, and that should be all that it is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Something I actually really respect with you is that you because I know that there are going to be people out there who don't see it this way, which is bullshit. But I really appreciate the fact that you take your time with this series. That like I can tell whenever you send work in progresses, which I know there hasn't been one in a bit. But like every time there is a new one, you can like tell just looking at it, like, oh, he has spent fucking like he spent like a week or two on this. It's a lot like that friend that I mentioned before, Jim Jam. Whenever he writes, if he's doing this like big dump of writing that like needs that is essentially like, let's say like if say like the size of what we're talking, if he were to write a movie, it would be like a third of the block out. Like he would write a ton of shit.
Oh my
And
god.
he'll just go silent for an entire day. Like complete or like sometimes even not a day, like a week. Like
Yeah.
semi blackout, the most you can get is like you talk to him through text and he'll respond like an hour or two or three later. But then when he comes back, you have this like phenomenal set of shit. That's what I feel like it can be with you. Is like I should say whenever Martin's not doing a space, we tend to just be talking through text. Like we'll call maybe once between spaces.
Okay, after that we gotta talk about the fucking thing you told me the other day. I always fucking ask you to call when you're with your girlfriend.
Okay, fucking Martin messaged me out of goddamn nowhere and just went, Kyle, VC now, and he messaged me that the second I picked up my keys to go on a date with my girlfriend. He keeps doing this.
Oh my fucking. But I really appreciate it though.
But yeah, it's just, I just, you know.
I still, to me, a lot of fun moments to me were. I remember probably some of my happiest memories with the series was finishing writing episode. Do you remember the first time I showed you that one fucking the script for episode 6 before it was episode 6 and it was the ending of episode 4? I remember I sent it to you, Coker and Coral. I remember the first one to reply was you, and you just replied. So I'm like, holy fucking shit! And to me, it was one of the times I was the happiest with the series because I felt like it was the first time where I felt like I actually wrote something that actually left an impact on people, you know?
Mm.
I fucking love that episode.
Sorry, really quick side note. I looked at
Don't worry.
I went
Keep going,
back
Joker.
a bit on Ash's thing, and she was like, "Oh my god, what Felix after the Crash comic? What the fuck?" It's like, yeah, that never happened. It's probably not going to happen. Not saying that in like I'll feel bad, Ash. I can't believe. More so, just like I think it's just funny that she kept freaking out after I was like, "Boy, it sucks that I'll never be able to do that, huh?" We love you, Ash. We love you. We're not even. Hopefully, this doesn't even come off as teasing. We love you. But no.
Okay.
God, I'm so. Okay, genuine question. I'm not gonna put you on the spot in a way where it's like, now that we have the community, give us X, Y, Z. But like, do you know roughly? Let's say you can be as vague as you want. As vague as you want. Do you
Okay.
think you know roughly about when 5 will finally come out?
Oh my god.
Because I will say, I'm not gonna, without spoiling too much, I will say, I know you've been chipping away at both 5 and 6, so
Yes. I wanna.
so that's
I don't
why
know
it's
what
been
you're
taking a
saying.
bit longer.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about that to everyone who's waiting. I really want to say. I really want to aim for an October release. Right now, it's gotten to a point where I really don't know when it will fucking release. You know, because it's like I didn't expect it to take so long, but I've been busy with my exams. I got this really big exam coming up. That is one that I have to do again, which defines if you can enter a fucking college career in Chile. It's the most important exam of the year, and I've been studying for it
What?
in the past time. So I've been,
What's your
yeah.
major, huh?
What's your major? So I've been studying for that, and fucking, it's been taking a lot of time, more than I thought. So I haven't been able to fully focus on that, and I don't feel bad about that. You know, it's my future. I gotta focus on that instead. You know,
Yeah.
but it sucks because at first I was aiming for February, then I was aiming for April, then I was aiming for June, July, August, and September, and now I really want to try to get it done by October. But if I don't, it's probably gonna release in December at the end of the year.
Do you
And I
remember when it was supposed to be like episode 4, 5, and 6 were supposed to come out a week apart?
oh my god, I feel like that would have sucked because I think I could definitely have done that to me. I feel like if I spent as much time doing stuff as I spent it with January when I was working on Walten Files for as a whole, I feel like maybe that could have happened, but I feel like it would have been so bad. I don't like the old I don't like the old we had for episode 5 because to me it was just a segment of episode 4 that was extended and it didn't really work. So I remember. Do you remember how in June when I sent you guys the full script, the full finished script? I was so happy. That was one of the happiest times in
I,
working the series because I felt so happy about the script.
it's obviously not the full thing now. Because, well, one, like I've said, you accidentally deleted an entire page of stuff. But
Oh my god, yes.
but then there's also been like additions and removals and all that. But I still have the entire. I have footage of the entire recording of me recording
Six.
episode 4, 5, and 6. I have the entire
Yes.
thing. It's unlisted on my channel.
Oh my god, you gotta show it to people someday.
Yeah, once episode 6 comes out, I think I might. I'm not gonna. I think unlist it, Or I don't think I'm gonna relist it, but I think I'm gonna like post a link to it or something. So like, if anybody's ever like, "Hey, for Walten Files," and there you go. You have like an hour or two of audio of me doing Charles.
Oh, dude, I freaking love what you did with the character for 5 and 6.
At some point, Martin, you need to post those little drawings of the characters.
Oh, yes. Fucking definitely,
I mean,
dude.
hell, you could release them now, arguably, couldn't you?
Which ones? The ones from like the soundtrack video of episode
Yes,
6?
actually, yes, the soundtrack video ones. I forgot what they were for.
Okay, I'm gonna release them.
You're gonna release them right
At the
now?
end of
Hell
this
yeah!
piece.
I forgot that. I
Yeah.
always thought. Sorry, this is unrelated. I forgot that. Let me ask you, Martin. Does he look like a persona for Fred?
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was
You
throwing the
guys are getting
Joker.
exclusive art. This is
I
art
couldn't
from
be
like
bothered.
2021
Oh
or
my
something.
fucking god, he does. He
This is
fucking
like
does.
properly like old art at this point. This is like a couple of years old.
Sorry, I was doing Joker while we talked.
I think this is about a year after Bunny Farm, give or take.
Give or take. What's next? Communist?
What if I farted on your head, huh?
No!
Fucking loser.
Okay, we're gonna answer some more questions with Phil. But first, Scott, what do you think of my Joker? My Joker drawings.
Oh yeah, you've already. Well, oh no, you haven't shown me these. Yeah, no, you're good at drawing the Joker. I was having this conversation with Connor earlier. I was saying like if I came into a call and went like, "What do you think of these Wario drawings?" It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna have much to say. You're just good at drawing that character.
That
That's
is
your
true.
character.
Holy
He's your
shit.
muse. Because Connor was going like, "Hey, what do you think of my Gremlin drawing?" And it's like, what do you want me to say? It's good. You draw gremlins all the time. Of course, you're going to be good at drawing gremlins.
Oh my god, I never thought of it that way. You're right.
But yeah, no,
Hold on. Let me see. Who keeps what does somebody keep posting a donut version of Linda? I mean, it looks cool.
a donut version
Have
of
you know,
Dolinda.
have you noticed that? Have you seen it?
I think I saw it when the stream started. Is her name Dolinda?
No, yes, I guess.
It better be Dolinda.
I mean, Cal, to be honest, I don't think no, it's not Dolinda. Shut the fuck up. Okay. La 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 la.
Martin, will you just cut that out?
Will you be buying ice cream and eating and doing absolutely nothing on September 20th? Yeah.
Dude,
Martin,
I joined the game. I joined New Dawn, and I gave that exact fucking date and time, and I left, and people started theorizing.
Oh my god, Kyle, you're
Oh my
evil.
god.
What was I gonna say? I'm sorry, Walteneers. I'm sorry that I couldn't get the
I
episode
wish I
done to
knew
you
that
guys sooner.
quickly. I'm a gay
But
cowboy.
I had to do other stuff. Okay. How do I kill someone with a knife? How do you react when YouTube copyrighted the first episode? I didn't really care. I mean, I was bummed out because the episode had like 9 million views, but it was like, okay, it's just views, you know? It's not gonna. People are not gonna forget about the series just because the video got delayed. They're not gonna go like, huh, what? What was the name of that series? I can't remember, you know? To me, it was like,
I'm lost.
Dude, to me, it was like the series already had the impact I wanted it to have. It's not gonna go away now, you know. And I also was kind of tired of the Walten Files at that point, so to me, it wasn't that big of a loss.
You got movies, knockers, and fantasy sports, and a bunch of girls also trying to all be different characters in here about fucking each other. Welcome. It's a quick side note, by the way. Sorry, I just checked the Walten Files Discord, and people were saying that whatchamacallit, the fucking shit of the dialogue that I wrote of Felix being like, God, I'm so scared of religion. And people were like, wow, that's good.
That's good, I
That's
gotta
quite
say.
good.
Wow.
What's the fucking... there's a fucking Cat Icarus bit where it's like, he goes like, that's pretty good. Oh god, Cat Icarus sink. Would I get it if I look up sink? Sink. Sink. Drain, maybe? Drain. Hello. I'm beef. Nope, I'm not seeing it. No, Martin, you should watch this video. Watch this video out loud so the stream can hear it.
Okay. But then we get
I just love this fucking clip, and I want everyone to hear your reaction to it.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Steak. Did you ever wonder where your milk came from? Yeah, me too.
Oh, go fuck
Do you
you,
ever
Kyle.
wonder where your milk came from? Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, you are insane.
I fucking love Cat Icarus, dude. Holy shit, he's so fucking funny. But yeah, people talking about the fucking Discord. By the way, Ava joined and like the Discord and went like, "Are those two idiots doing a space?" Yes, Ava, we are.
Are these two just doing space? My Walten?
Are those fucking morons doing a space? And then she starts shaking so violently that it turns into a rocket and shoots off into space.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if we have more questions. I got sidetracked during.
They're complaining about you moaning.
What?
They say like they said like Martin stop moaning or some shit.
What?
Hold on, I just walked across my house. Let me. They said this shit ruined my day. Why do they keep moaning? I just heard Martin moan.
What? Nobody fucking moaned?
You moaned, Martin. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
fucking
but okay.
Gross ass.
Seriously, did you actually hear
I interrupt you.
Oh my.
Wait, Mark, if we ever do a podcast,
yourself.
if we ever do a podcast, can we introduce, like, let's call that the Ava rule, where if we have something we want to say and we don't want to forget it, we just say, I interrupt you, and say it.
I interrupt you. No, I interrupt you. But these people are insane. I never fucking moaned. You guys hate everything.
Anyways, so, what was I gonna say? You know what movie I watched yesterday?
What?
I'll give you a hint. It starts with A and ends with Leon. I watched Horton Hear a Who. No, I finally watched Alien last night after like so long. I finally watched Alien.
Yeah.
It was really good. I will say my only issue, which maybe you just take off like 1 point, still 9 out of 10. Only issue is I think the pacing is phenomenal, right? It's really tense, but there are moments when I feel like nothing happens for too long for like not pacing. The best way to put it is you've seen Alien, right, Martin?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I have seen it. Kyl, don't
Oh,
worry.
you mother, eat you. Um, you know when she gets into the escape pod, and then she's like, we just see a prolonged scene of her, because she says like, "I got you, you son of a bitch," and then we just watch her do nothing for like 2 minutes, and then it fades into the next scene, and it's like, why are we just watching her fall asleep? That's like my one issue with the film, is that it has moments where like nothing happens and it's a little tedious, but otherwise the pacing in the film, like the quiet moments are like really fucking tense and I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to watch Alien Dollar Sign, the sequel.
Oh, 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 oh.
Did you know about
Oh,
that? It's a
really?
quick side note, did you know about that, Martin?
What?
James Cameron, because James Cameron was brought in to direct Aliens,
Yeah.
second film. They were trying to they were sitting in a boardroom and trying to pitch the movie, and the executives weren't really buying it. So he walked up. James Cameron walked. No. Here's what it was. It was the executives weren't buying, wanting to make a sequel, and they just had the word alien written on a board. And James Cameron just quietly stood up, walked to the board, and put an S at the end of alien, and then made it a dollar sign. And then they
Oh
greenlit the
my.
film.
Oh my fucking god! It's like a fucking
It's a fucking
sensory thing.
cartoon.
Yeah, they see the dollar sign. I immediately go money.
Money. Also, we got the resident Charles Brook joiner joining, or resident Charles Brook enjoyer joining after I talk about Charles Brook. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here!
I hate you. No, but whatever. Maybe I'll restate the Charles Brook stuff later on.
Yeah, but we gotta answer more questions. Like Daily Walten Files asks.
Like Benny
Ah,
Walten Files asked.
sorry, my fucking head hurts. Sorry. It wasn't because of the question. I just my head started hurting for a moment. I was gonna say, are we gonna get more updates on the plushies? Yes, I really wanna. I'm in a I'm in a fucking I don't know how to put it, but it's like I wanna hold off. I wanna like have them on hold until a new episode releases. But I also feel like that's gonna be so long from now that I don't want like there to be an entire year without Walton Falls merch. But yeah, I'm also like really worried that if I do release them, people will go like, "Huh, he just does it for the money, doesn't he?" I guess and shit like that, you know. So it's like I don't want people to think I don't care about doing the episodes and I'm just doing it for to sell shit. But I feel like if people really want the plushes, I think it would be cool to sell the Bunny and Billy ones this year before episode 5 and 6. But I don't know. I'm still I I'm not sure. You know. Why did you fart?
I had a fart. But yeah, I yeah, no, I think overall it's pretty. I'm glad that you're taking the merch like very seriously. You know something? I've talked about this before, Martin, but you know what I think would be a
Yeah.
fucking baller thing to put out as merchandise?
What?
You should do posters for each episode.
Oh yes.
I know for a fact there's something by I can't remember what they're called. I almost called them Deuteronomy. That's not their name. There's this artist who's like classically trained, a classically trained artist. They do a lot of Walten Files art. Their stuff is absolutely amazing. Which, side note, I want to state the level of talent in the Walten Files art community is fucking insane. Like we have
I was thinking about today, actually. I
fucking
was thinking about that
CalArts
today.
animators. We have classically trained painters. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Van Gogh rose from the depths of his grave to be like, fucking Sophie and Jenny have to kiss.
Fucking Van Gogh going, here's my Julix art. I hope you guys like it.
As like
And
a
the Van Gogh's like,
zombie.
get out!
But no, it was art of what's his name? It was Charles he throws a bag over his shoulder and is like looking into his mirror and smiling, and in the reflection, and he's like saluting the mirror, and in the reflection is a bloodied Buzu corpse suit,
Oh, I love that one.
saluting back, and it says love to work or something like that, and it was maybe the most gorgeous fucking fan art I have ever seen of any character I have ever voiced. Oh my god, I saw that at work and I was just staring at it for like an hour. It's just like, oh my god, it was so fucking beautiful. I can't remember their name. I think I have it. Oh wait, do I have it saved? Do I have it bookmarked?
Wow, why are you asking me? I don't have your account.
I don't have it bookmarked. Damn it. I have to remember to
Just send
bookmark
it
it.
to
If
me.
anybody
Just send it
remembers
to me.
who
Kyle,
that
just send it to me.
is,
Kyle, just send it to me.
what?
Just send it to me, remember?
I'm just fucking, I'm lazy. Whatever. I'm trying to think. Somebody's probably been like, "It's this artist! Oh my god!" And they tag them and go like, "They're talking about you" or some shit like that.
Do
But
you like Harmony and Horror, the remaster one? I haven't seen it. I didn't know they actually made a remaster version.
Whoops,
It's fucking awesome. Let me see. Fuck, there hasn't been much. Come on, Waltons, what are your questions? Today we're actually answering a lot of questions this time. Holy fucking shit.
You know what? Okay,
Hi.
I'm a
long. Okay, this is a good one. Jacob, Free Palestine goes, hi, I'm a long-time fan of the Walten Files, and I have been keeping up with every new teaser and video ever since 2021. This news means a lot to me and has cheered me up during some of my darkest moments. With that being said, can I have one request? Can Jack say hug Tua? That was Jacob.
No.
Jacob, and his ad is Bravi2.
We need to kill this man.
Oh my god, Eva is insane.
Preferred pronouns, I can't.
Have you realized how she's like one of the funniest people I know, and she doesn't even try. It's like just fucking the funniest shit just naturally pops up in her head, and it's insane to me because it's like where does Eva and also Ben, Eva and Ben, where do these people actually get their fucking ideas? How do they come up with some of the shit they do? It's so insane to me.
Okay, I got a fucking idea for you. Skateboarding hot dog.
No fucking way. I got an idea for you, Hawk 2.
Oh my god, Martin, I could stab you in the fucking throat right now.
You always say that, but you never do it.
Yeah, because I'm not in fucking Chile.
Maybe you should come to Chile.
I think I found somebody worthy of carrying my.
Oh my god! Sorry, I was sleepy. It's It's you, Charlie. Okay.
I think I would
Good night,
not be
Martin.
opposed to like either visiting you or you visiting here, because I mean, hell, I don't know. I mean, I guess you're kind of cool or some shit.
It will be so fun. We would take so many pictures.
Would we take
like,
pictures?
hey.
Would we take pictures kissing?
No, Kyle. We would not take pictures. Okay, let me see. Fuck. Too much Joker drawings. It's invading my jaw pile. Wouldn't Pumpkin Rabbit and Witch
Maybe
Shit
we'll
make
do
sense
it.
for Halloween? Yeah, but they are officially releasing for Halloween. So I don't know when I would release Billy and Benny.
I can't. There it is. Yeah, Helios. That's what it was. Helios. Oh my god, I'm fucking bookmarking that. Holy shit.
I
look
love.
forward to a bright future. That's what it was. God, if ever I get the chance to sell prints, I really want that to be my Buzu print. Is the my dear, I look forward to our bright future. Oh my god, I would fucking love that. I have one potentially lined up for Charles, a little print that I would sign if I ever got the chance. I think it's fun to like have little bits of fan art. So like if say like if Martin, if you, well, I feel like Martin, you'd probably be able to like make your own things for like if you went to conventions, you could probably make your own posters to sign and to sell.
Yeah.
When you obviously do go to conventions, because I mean, obviously you're going to go to conventions revealing your face to the world.
Maybe
unless you do that that thing that
Toby Fox did.
No, not Toby Fox. Is the creator of something. I just realized that Ava's the one that did the fucking Haktua thing, and
I told you it was at Bravy.
I was not. I didn't hear you say. I didn't hear you say Bravy. I didn't hear you say that. I was zoned out, and I thought you said like. I heard like fucking 3 more syllables than Bravy. Like I heard like bra blah 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 or something like that, and I was like, what? So I thought you were just making somebody up. I thought you were just making some random fucking human being up off the fucking face of the earth.
Dude, that's why I said that Ava was so funny, because
I thought you said that because Ava joined.
No.
We're done when I say we're done.
Fuck, I'm joining Jack Nicholson now. Where's my life going? Okay.
Yawning. Me and
when did you watch 31 Minutos As You Remember? Dude, I watched it when I was a kid, when it was airing, dude. Like in the 1985.
Do you think I should say that Charles thing again for the suffering for the suffering Charles fan?
Yeah, sure. Meanwhile, I look for good questions.
Charles has a cassette of the album Harry Nilsson's The Point, and he listens to it while he drives. His favorite song is Me and My Arrow, which he will he'll like hold Lily's hands and dance with her while they watch the movie and or play the soundtrack.
You are an evil man.
What?
You should know that. You are an evil man.
How am I evil? Huh?
You're an evil man.
What? Because he enjoys dancing with his daughter?
Yeah, because then he's dead, and he can no longer dance with his daughter.
Fucking skill issue. Don't be dead next time, loser.
You voice him.
So
you should be more considerate.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, shut the fuck up, you
Fuck it.
stupid idiot.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
No, don't say that. You're hurting my feelings.
The worst noise I think I've ever made. Oh, yes, I will.
Okay, hold on. I'm done this joker.
Straighter than it. Me and my arrow. Straighter
Me and my
arrow.
Straighter
Wherever
than well.
we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow.
Oh man, Walten Files. Where are we
My
gonna go?
arrow. Doodly doo 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 doos. Taking the high road. Doo, 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 doo. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow.
Is there any possibility that Bond is a contract killer? No. No fucking way.
Maybe if shit is like if people
Maybe he had to.
if I can get 100 if I can get $100 I'll do whatever stupid bit. Never mind.
Never mind.
Stupid fucking bit.
I hate my fucking Walten life.
And when he wakes up just to break up, I will be gone. Oh, yes, I will. Me and my arrow taking the high road.
Hold on.
Everyone
Me and my
knows
Walten.
it's me and my arrow.
Sorry, that's me.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Would Molly end up as an astronaut when she grows up? I doubt it. I think if Molly grows up, she probably would have grown out of the whole space deal. I think it was more like, to me, it felt really thematically, or more than thematically, like accurate to the time that Molly would have been like really interested in space stuff, because that was when the moon landing happened around that time, and that's when a lot of that's when it opened so many people to that possibility, so many young people. So I feel like Molly got into like that whole space and the moon and spaceship sort of like craze, and then when it started dying down, she probably got another interest. I think Molly would have been the kind of kid that really gets hyper fixated on something really easily, and then just stops being so hyper fixated on it just as easily. So I feel like it would be like those kind of scenarios when, when, like, for example, Jack and Rose would have gotten her like a big spaceship Lego or something, and she would have been like, I don't like space anymore. I'm 14. They'd be like, what? No, but you love space stuff.
Me when my brother stopped liking whales. But whales is your thing.
Yeah, it's been your deal. It's like, no, I don't like them anymore. I don't know what a dead character would like, because they're dead. I'm sorry, Waltons. I just know that broke somebody's heart. Let me see.
Everyone knows.
Oh, too much jokers. What's your favorite Walten Files YouTuber? I don't know any Walten Files YouTuber. There's this one dude, I think it's called That Horror Dude. I really like his content because whenever there's something new related to the Walten Files, he uploads about it immediately, and I found that really cool. I think it's Jamie too, Jamie L, that uploads a lot of like Walten Files shit too, whenever it comes out, and I feel like that's cool. Really. Sorry, I'm joking right now. Martin, can you tell them about the one pumpkin slaughter idea where Bond says the F word? Oh, have you ever told you about this? Back in 2021, I wanted to make the Mysterious House game where it was like fucking like a prequel and also a sequel to the Mysterious House. And Bond would appear also sitting on the couch, fucking reading a newspaper. And if you approach him, like, I had this idea that he would have like just one instance where he actually just straight up said "fuck" to the character. Like that's the only time a character swears in the game. And it's just Bond like, "Can you fuck off?"
There's this YouTube poop called hold on, let me just pull it up real quick. It's called like Meet the Spy Director's Cut or something. Director's Cut. I think it's dude, yeah, it'd be like this. Oop, coming out of the wrong speaker. It'd be like this.
And now he's here to fucking us. So listen up.
Oh my
It is
god!
2 in the morning, and I just played that full volume. Now I know what you're thinking. He talks like that, juice. You ever watch a video where you're like, "Wow, ooh, like this has got some fucking not good humor in it," but then there's like one joke in it where you're just like, "Fuck," that had no reason.
All the time. It's like, for example, it's like when you revisit those like videos you used to laugh so much when you were like younger, like 14 or 15, and you go like, "Oh my god, this video is so good," and then you watch it and it's just straight up really bad, problematic humor for most of like the video. And you look at it with like a really horrified look, like, did I like this? And then there's this one scene, this one joke that's still funny after all these years, and it's just like the most inoffensive, like harmless joke, and then it's back to bad stuff, you know.
One of my favorites is there's this video because I think his other videos are worse. This one has like a joke in it that always makes me kind of like cringe, and it comes directly after one of the funniest lines, which is it's like a sales thing, and he just goes, "Now I know what you're thinking. Keep thoughts like that to yourself, young man." I don't know why it gets me every time. No, dude, you know what recently happened, which was fucking heartbreaking?
What?
Do you know Antoine Delac?
No.
Oh, he's like an old school Gary's Mod animator who still does stuff, and it's really he's the guy who did Heavy is Dead.
Oh my god.
And he did a video recently that was really funny. It was just full of like really expressive animation and really like jokes that landed really well. And then directly in the middle of it, he put in a joke that was essentially, "Haha, women should be in the kitchen, right?" And it's like, it is 2024. What the fuck are you doing?
Ooh.
It's like, oh my god, it like it sent me to my knees, dude. Like I had to skip that when I was showing somebody later. I was just like, this joke is just bad. Just ignore this part.